Sandwich shops promise speed, value, and flavor packed between two slices of bread. Reality varies. Some chains rely on processed meats, soggy bread, and heavy sauces to mask weak fundamentals. Others focus on bread quality, fresh toppings, and balanced construction that actually holds together from first bite to last. Bread texture, protein quality, portion control, and assembly decide whether a sandwich satisfies or disappoints. Today, we're ranking 10 sandwich shops from worst to best based on ingredient quality, consistency, menu execution, and real customer experience. Because when a sandwich fails, lunch feels longer than it should. 10. Subway ranks last due to persistent issues with ingredient quality, bread composition, and inconsistent execution across locations. While the brand promotes customization and freshness, real-world results frequently fail to match those claims. Bread defines the first weakness. Independent testing has shown Subway bread contains high sugar levels relative to traditional sandwich rolls, producing a soft cake-like texture. That softness leads to rapid compression once filled, causing sandwiches to collapse mid-bite. Toasting improves structure slightly but accelerates dryness. Protein quality presents another concern. Many meats arrive pre-sliced and heavily processed, prioritizing uniformity over texture. Chicken products in particular receive consistent criticism for rubbery mouthfeel and muted flavor. Tuna labeling controversies further damage consumer trust, raising questions about transparency rather than taste alone. Vegetable freshness varies significantly by location. High-traffic stores maintain acceptable turnover, while lower-volume outlets frequently serve wilted lettuce, watery tomatoes, and oxidized onions. Sauces compensate through salt and fat, though they overwhelm rather than balance. Assembly issues compound these flaws. Overfilling remains common, leading to uneven ingredient distribution and structural failure. Wrapping technique often presses moisture into the bread, accelerating sogginess before the sandwich reaches the table. Consumer feedback consistently highlights inconsistency as the defining problem. Reviews frequently describe acceptable sandwiches one visit followed by disappointing ones the next. That unpredictability undermines the value of customization. Subway relies on scale, speed, and familiarity. While availability remains unmatched, quality control struggles persist. The brand delivers volume and convenience, though execution rarely rewards expectation. From here, the ranking moves toward a chain with better bread, intent yet lingering struggles rooted in past decline. 9. Quiznos once positioned itself as a premium toasted sandwich chain, emphasizing oven-toasted bread and bold flavor profiles. While the concept showed promise, execution and consistency weakened over time. Bread quality remains one of Quiznos' strengths. Toasting delivers crisp edges and improved structure compared to softer competitors. However, over-toasting occurs frequently, producing dry interiors that struggle to support fillings. Balance depends heavily on staff precision. Protein offerings vary in performance. Roast beef and turkey perform adequately, though portion sizing feels restrained. Chicken options receive mixed feedback, often described as dry after repeated heat exposure. Flavor depends heavily on sauces rather than inherent seasoning. Vegetables fare better than many mass-market chains. Onions, peppers, and mushrooms hold up well under heat, contributing texture and aroma. Fresh greens perform less reliably, particularly when paired with hot proteins. Menu complexity creates operational strain. Multiple sauce options in sandwich builds increase error potential, leading to uneven assembly. Some locations deliver layered, cohesive sandwiches, while others produce disjointed results with uneven ingredient distribution. Consumer sentiment reflects nostalgia mixed with frustration. Many reviews reference strong memories of earlier years, contrasted with present inconsistency. Store closures and reduced footprint further impact reliability, limiting access and freshness cycles. Quiznos still offers moments of quality when executed carefully. Toasting enhances structure and flavor depth, though execution varies too widely. The brand's decline stems more from operational inconsistency than concept failure. That toasted foundation gives way to a modern build-your-own model with similar execution challenges. 8. Wich. Wich differentiates itself through an ordering system built around customization and speed. Customers mark paper bags to select ingredients, aiming to reduce errors and streamline assembly. The system works efficiently, though food quality lags behind concept ambition. Bread options provide adequate structure, though texture trends toward softness rather than chew. Toasting improves firmness, yet bread still compresses under heavier fillings. Crust lacks resilience compared to artisan-style rolls. Protein quality lands in the middle tier. Meats arrive pre-sliced and processed for consistency, producing reliable portioning at the expense of texture. Chicken and steak offerings often rely on sauces for moisture and flavor enhancement. Vegetable freshness performs acceptably in high-volume locations. Lettuce, tomatoes, and onions generally meet baseline expectations, though vibrancy varies by store. Pickled and marinated toppings deliver stronger flavor impact than fresh produce. Assembly benefits from the ordering system, reducing mistakes and missed toppings. However, over-customization frequently produces unbalanced sandwiches. Excess sauces and toppings compromise structure and flavor clarity, leaving execution dependent on customer restraint. Consumer feedback highlights convenience and speed as primary strengths. Reviews often describe sandwiches as fine or solid, though few cite standout flavor or craftsmanship. Satisfaction tends to correlate with simpler builds, which succeeds operationally more than culinarily. The system ensures accuracy, though ingredients rarely elevate beyond average. The brand delivers reliability rather than distinction. That emphasis on speed leads into a chain built around simplicity and cold-cut efficiency. 7. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's positions itself around speed, cold subs, and fresh bread baked in-store daily. The focus on simplicity delivers consistency, though limitations appear in depth and versatility. Bread quality stands as a major asset. Daily baking produces soft interiors with light chew and decent crust integrity. While softness suits cold sandwiches, it limits structural support for heavier fillings or extended holding times. Protein offerings emphasize cold cuts sliced to order. Turkey, ham, and roast beef deliver clean flavor and acceptable texture. Portion sizing feels restrained compared to competitors, placing emphasis on bread and toppings rather than meat dominance. Vegetable freshness performs well. Lettuce, tomatoes, and onions show strong turnover, contributing crispness and moisture balance. Limited vegetable variety keeps builds straightforward, reducing complexity. Flavor profiles remain restrained. Without toasting or hot options, sandwiches rely on ingredient quality rather than transformation. Oil and vinegar add brightness, though options remain limited for customers seeking bold seasoning. Assembly excels in speed and consistency. Sandwiches arrive quickly and predictably, reflecting strong operational discipline. Customization options remain narrower, reducing error risk. Consumer sentiment reflects appreciation for reliability. Reviews frequently praise fast service and consistent taste. Criticism often centers on portion size and limited menu innovation. Jimmy John's succeeds by knowing its lane. The chain delivers dependable, cold sandwiches with fresh bread and clean execution. While it lacks warmth and depth, it avoids many pitfalls seen in broader menus. From here, the ranking shifts toward chains offering heartier builds and hot sandwich focus. 6. Firehouse Subs. Firehouse Subs earns this position through strong protein portions and a hot sub focus, balanced against inconsistencies in bread performance and overall heaviness. Founded by former firefighters, the chain emphasizes hearty sandwiches and steamed meats. Protein quantity stands out immediately. Meats arrive warm, well-portioned, and layered generously. Steaming enhances moisture retention, preventing dryness across turkey, roast beef, and pastrami options. This method delivers softness, though it reduces surface texture and browning. Bread quality presents trade-offs. Rolls provide decent size and structure, though steaming transfers moisture quickly into the crumb. As a result, sandwiches often feel dense and compressed after assembly. Toasting improves exterior firmness but remains secondary to steaming. Flavor skews rich and savory. Melted cheeses and warm meats create depth, though salt levels trend high across many menu items. Toppings such as pickles and peppers help restore balance, though vegetable variety remains limited. Assembly consistency varies by location. High-volume stores deliver cohesive layering, while slower locations struggle with ingredient distribution. Sauce application plays a critical role in balance, with excess sauce quickly overwhelming structure. Consumer feedback highlights satisfaction with portion size and warmth. Reviews frequently praise filling sandwiches and strong value perception. Criticism centers on sogginess and heaviness, particularly during delivery or takeout. Firehouse succeeds when hunger and richness matter more than delicacy. The chain delivers substantial hot subs that satisfy quickly. Structural balance remains the primary limitation. That heavy, protein-forward approach gives way to a chain built around freshness and slicing precision. 5 Jersey Mike's Subs. Jersey Mike's Subs ranks higher through disciplined execution, ingredient transparency, and emphasis on slicing meats fresh to order. The brand focuses on East Coast style subs with strong attention to fundamentals. Bread quality performs reliably. Rolls offer chew and resilience, supporting heavy fillings without collapse. Exterior texture remains firm, while interior crumb absorbs moisture without losing structure. Bread consistency holds across locations. Protein quality defines the experience. Meats sliced to order deliver improved texture and flavor compared to pre-sliced alternatives. Roast beef and turkey maintain integrity, while cheesesteaks benefit from hot grilling and controlled seasoning. Vegetable freshness remains strong. Lettuce, tomatoes, and onions show high turnover and crispness. The brand's oil and vinegar finish adds acidity and brightness, enhancing overall balance. Without masking ingredients, assembly consistency remains a strength. Ingredient layering feels intentional, producing even distribution across bites. Portion sizing feels generous without overwhelming bread capacity. Consumer sentiment consistently trends positive. Reviews praise freshness, customization clarity, and reliable execution. Many customers cite Jersey Mike's as a dependable choice for both cold and hot subs. Jersey Mike's succeeds through restraint and process discipline. The chain delivers sandwiches that taste assembled rather than manufactured. Flavor clarity and structure remain strong. That attention to slicing and balance opens the door to a shop emphasizing toasted warmth and comfort. 4. Potbelly Sandwich Shop. Potbelly Sandwich Shop builds its identity around toasted sandwiches, cozy atmosphere, and balanced portioning. The brand emphasizes warmth and comfort rather than volume. Bread performs well under heat. Toasting produces crisp exteriors while preserving soft interiors. Roll size supports fillings without excess bulk, contributing to manageable structure. Bread integrity holds through serving. Protein offerings deliver consistency. Turkey, roast beef, and meatball options perform reliably when heated. Portion sizes remain moderate, prioritizing balance over excess. Cheeses melt evenly, contributing richness without dominating. Vegetable toppings benefit from toasting. Peppers, onions, and mushrooms release aroma and flavor when warmed. Fresh vegetables maintain texture, though selection remains focused rather than expansive. Flavor profiles feel cohesive. Seasoning remains restrained, allowing toasted bread and melted cheese to anchor the experience. Sauces complement rather than overpower. Assembly accuracy stands out. Sandwiches arrive well layered with thoughtful distribution. The smaller menu supports consistent execution across locations. Consumer feedback reflects comfort-driven loyalty. Reviews often mention reliable warmth, cozy environment, and dependable flavor. Criticism focuses on portion size for price-conscious customers. Potbelly succeeds by delivering controlled, toasted sandwiches with clear identity. The brand values balance and warmth over spectacle. That comforting execution leads into a chain blending bakery standards with sandwich craftsmanship. 3. Panera Bread. Panera Bread earns its position by integrating bakery-quality bread with a broad sandwich lineup that emphasizes freshness and variety. The brand operates at the intersection of fast casual dining and cafe service. Bread quality anchors performance. Daily baked loaves provide crust development and interior softness that elevate sandwich structure. Sourdough, ciabatta, and baguette options deliver distinct textures suited to specific fillings. Protein quality varies by sandwich. Turkey and chicken options deliver clean flavor and acceptable texture. Portion sizing favors balance rather than excess. Specialty proteins such as steak benefit from controlled seasoning. Vegetable freshness remains a strong point. High produce turnover supports crisp lettuce, ripe tomatoes, and aromatic herbs. These elements contribute brightness and contrast. Flavor profiles lean toward clean and mild. Sauces and spreads enhance without overpowering. The result feels lighter than many competitors, appealing to a broader dining context. Assembly consistency performs well in dine-in settings, though off-premise orders occasionally lose textural contrast. Menu breadth introduces variability, though core sandwiches maintain standards. Consumer sentiment highlights trust and familiarity. Reviews frequently praise bread quality and ingredient clarity. Criticism focuses on price relative to portion size. Panera succeeds by elevating bread and produce within a fast casual model. The chain delivers refined sandwiches that balance freshness with accessibility. From here, the ranking moves towards shops where sandwich execution becomes a defining craft rather than a menu category. 2. Ike's Love in Sandwiches. Ike's Love in Sandwiches earns its position through a creativity, portion generosity, and aggressive flavor layering. Founded in California, the chain built its identity around bold combinations, custom sauces, and an expansive menu. Bread quality provides a strong foundation. Dutch Crunch and other roll options deliver sturdy structure with crisp exteriors and soft interiors. The bread holds up under heavy fillings, preventing collapse despite large portions. Protein offerings stand out for variety and quantity. Ike's features traditional meats alongside halal, vegan, and vegetarian options. Proteins arrive well seasoned and abundant, creating substantial sandwiches that feel intentional rather than padded. Meat texture remains consistent across locations. Flavor design defines the experience. Signature sauces, including dirty sauce, add richness and tang. Ingredients stack aggressively, producing layered bites that lean indulgent rather than restrained. This approach favors impact over subtlety, appealing to customers seeking boldness. Vegetable freshness perform reliably. Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and pickles contribute crunch and acidity, helping balance heavier components. Customization options remain extensive, allowing control over intensity. Assembly consistency remains high given menu complexity. Staff training supports accurate builds, though sandwich size increases handling difficulty. Wrapping technique becomes essential to preserve structure. Consumer sentiment reflects strong enthusiasm. Reviews frequently praise creativity, portion size, and memorable flavors. Some customers report sandwiches feeling heavy, though satisfaction remains high. Ike's succeeds by embracing excess with intention. The brand delivers sandwiches as experiences rather than meals, prioritizing personality and indulgence. That maximalist approach sets the stage for a shop where simplicity, freshness, and execution define excellence. 1. Publix claims the top spot through consistent execution, ingredient freshness, and unmatched value within its category. The supermarket deli model allows control over supply chain, bread quality, and meat slicing. Bread quality anchors success. Publix rolls offer chew, resilience, and clean flavor. Structure supports generous fillings without compression. Bread freshness remains high due to frequent baking and turnover. Protein quality stands as a defining strength. Meats slice fresh to order, delivering superior texture and flavor clarity. Turkey, roast beef, chicken tender subs, and specialty options perform consistently. Portion sizing feels generous without overwhelming structure. Vegetable freshness remains excellent. High turnover ensures crisp lettuce, ripe tomatoes, and clean onions. Condiment options provide balance without masking ingredients. Assembly precision remains strong. Even layering distributes flavor evenly. Across bites, staff familiarity with high sandwich volume supports speed and accuracy. Customization remains flexible without sacrificing structure. Flavor balance defines the experience. Sandwiches taste complete without relying on heavy sauces or excess salt. Each component contributes proportionally, allowing bread, meat, and produce to shine. Consumer sentiment reflects near universal approval. Reviews consistently cite quality, value, and reliability. Many customers describe Publix Subs as superior to dedicated sandwich chains. Publix succeeds by executing fundamentals at a high level every day. The sandwiches deliver freshness, balance, and satisfaction without spectacle. At the top of the ranking, execution outweighs branding. From here, attention shifts from ranking to choosing the shop that fits how lunch should feel. A great sandwich depends on fundamentals. Bread structure, protein quality, fresh produce, and clean assembly matter more than slogans or menu size. Some shops struggle with consistency or rely on sauces to compensate. Others deliver balance, freshness, and reliability bite after bite. The takeaway stays simple. Choose shops that respect ingredients and execution. A sandwich should hold together, taste complete, and leave nothing to fix. If this ranking helps upgrade your next lunch decision, hit subscribe for more honest food breakdowns. Drop a comment with the shop you swear by or the one that surprised you when expectations met reality.